Hi everyone, today we're going to be using recycled materials to make owls. So if you look at all of my materials on the table, I have an old cereal box, scissors, Sharpie, pencil, whiteout maybe, and markers. So we are going to use our recycled cereal box to create an owl. I've already used one side of it to create my owl, which I will stand up over here. So we're going to use this side now to create our owl. So I am just going to clean up the edges a little bit to make it easier for you guys to follow along. I'm going to make a nice clean rectangle so you guys can see it clearly. All right, so I'm starting with my rectangle. The first thing I'm going to do is put 4 fingers down at the bottom of my rectangle and make a line. This is really important because it's going to help your owl stand up. So from here, you're going to make about an inch line, and we're going to make 2 lines down from that. That's going to be the start of our legs. Outside of that, we're going to make 2 more lines to finish drawing our legs. From here, I'm just going to do the outline of my owl. So I'm going to make a nice plump owl. So I'm just making curves along the edges. 2 more curves at the top. I'm giving my owl a little bit of a flare at the top because I want to make it look like it has ears. So now that I drew this out, I'm going to go over it in Sharpie. Once I've gone over my lines in Sharpie, I want to erase all the pencil lines in the background so I can know exactly where to cut my owl. So once I am done erasing all of these lines, I am going to cut on the outside of my owl. I am not going to cut anywhere on their legs except the outside. All right, so here we have it. It looks a little bit like the silhouette of a pig, but now I'm going to draw the interior in pencil first again. I'm going to draw my eyes, my nose, my wings, and then I'm going to go over it in Sharpie again. So I'm going to start by making my wings. Just curved lines going inwards and outwards. I'm going to draw nice, big circular eyes, really big circles. And we want to try to make these symmetrical, meaning we want to have both sides being exactly the same. I'm going to draw a triangle nose and my eyes, my pupils. If I want, I can make a little circle within the pupils to make it look like there's a glare on the eye. So I'm going to go over in Sharpie now. And this is where you can do whatever kind of design on your owl you want. So I am going to just do it in Sharpie, but I would love it if you guys did it in pencil first and then went over it in Sharpie so you can make sure you have it exactly as you want it. So I am just going to give some classic feathers on the side using zigzags on my wings. But again, you guys can do it however you want. If you have a special line pattern or shape you want to add to your owl's wings and torso area, you're welcome to do that. All right. So I have my wings. I'm going to give the stomach area some curvy lines. And I have my owl. The last part we're going to do to have our owl stand up is use our scissors, and we're just going to cut the 2 parallel lines on the bottom. So the 2 lines next to each other. I am not cutting this 3rd line. I'm not cutting that. I'm only cutting these 2 lines next to each other. So I have my owl. I'm going to finish erasing all of the extra lines. And I'm going to think if there's anything else I want to add. So maybe I could add some toes with some claws. Maybe I want to color in the pupils of the eye. And to make this even more special and fun, I could possibly add color to my owl, or I could add little tiny white areas with my whiteout or even a white colored pencil. So now that I have my owl completed, all I'm going to do to stand it up is I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to bend this middle part back. It's kind of like he has 3 legs, but I'm going to bend this middle part back, and I'm going to bend his front 2 legs a little bit forward. So from here, you should be able to stand your owl right up. So you have your owls all together. You could make more than one if you want. You can make a family of owls. And there you have it.